Hello, this is Brian Houle. I am a solutions consultant with Beyond 20, and today I'm excited to talk about the new OneStep Action Manager interface in Cherwell Service Management version 6. What they've done, and I think this is a genius move, is they've taken that visual workflow interface from the automation process section and applied it to OneSteps, and I think this is a great move. So I'm in a new blueprint. I'm going to go to Managers and OneStep, and let's have a look. I'll go to Blueprints, and let's look at, say, a notification email. The incident confirmation OneStep is run whenever a new incident is created, usually in out-of-the-box content. Let's have a look at this. So I'll click Edit, and look at this beauty. So now we have this great graphical interface to see how our OneSteps work. So let's go and look at this window. So we have our, save toolbar. We can add actions, and as you can see, they've broken them up into common actions, business object actions, and advanced actions. I can delete. Looks like I can apply our conditionals here. Set our action condition, and I can also choose preferences for the editor. So I can go to vertical layout, and as you can see, our workflow is now vertical. I can do straight arrows. Let's move that back to horizontal as well. There we go. Orthogonal arrows, all this cool stuff that you would see in Visio. Okay, some of this stuff is not applying because I've got pretty much a straight shot here. So very cool, and I can also set large icons in my toolbar for people with poor eyesight like me. And also, just like in the automation process editor, I can zoom in and out. Okay. Now down below, they've broken up the pre and post steps into this cool setup. So now I can do pre-steps, I can run steps, and I can run post-steps. And we have this interesting little graphic here that tells us the relationship of how that works. So let's go back into steps. So this is our initial step here. And so this is what I'm setting in. I used to set this in the conditions toolbar pane here on the old OneStep editor, and here I can run some group of records. I can allow it to run based on a condition. This stuff is very familiar. I can also, this is a new thing, I can acquire a lock before running. In Cherwell 6, we can now apply locks to business objects instead of just globally, which is very cool. So if you wanted to do an update but didn't want to interfere with another user, you can acquire a lock before running. Very cool stuff. So let's look at an actual step now. This is a send email step. And I click here, and as you can see, I get the entire email step editor here. Very neat. I can still pop this out to my rich text editor. But say I wanted to modify this, well, I can do all kinds of things. So just as in the old automation process, I can just drag my step onto the plus sign in the workflow, and here I've created a new step. So now I can update a business object, I can save after action, and I can set my fields here. Very cool. So maybe we wanted to say, oh, I don't know, set our owned by. We can set it to the current logged in user if we were so inclined. Current user display name. I'm very excited about this. So let's look at some other fun stuff like a go-to action. This was introduced in the last version, but when I add the go-to action to the editor, you see I get this nice fork, right? So now I can say, all right, what happens when it doesn't happen? What happens when it does happen? So here we say when to jump. Always jump. Jump when the condition is true, or jump when the condition is false. I set my condition. So let's say call source equals, I don't know, phone. If we wanted to do something differently under that condition, bing. All right. And now I just select where I want to jump to. I can do that here, or if I wanted to, I drag and drop onto the step that I want to jump to. I wouldn't really want to do this in production environment. This would create a loop, but just wanted to demonstrate how dragging this jump step onto a step will create that jump. And I think that's a very cool thing here. This is probably one of my all the changes are high in my list of favorites, but I think that this graphical editor is definitely a huge improvement. I love it. Very excited about it. So that's it. I just wanted to go over with you the new graphical OneStep editor so that you can see how it looks, how it works. I think it's a great improvement for Cherwell. And anyway, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for more Cherwell videos. Thank you.